So this is the end of entire materials that I have prepared for this course. But I really want to spend a little more time to share the lessons that I have learned by studying the thermodynamics with you guys. Okay, then I'm going to talk about 6 life lessons. So the first life lesson from the thermodynamics is to prove the first law in your life. I learned this lesson from my respected colleague, Professor Min-Jun Kim, who's working at the Southern Methodist University in Texas. So we learned the first law of thermodynamics by, as you see in this equation, that the energy changes in your system is due to heat transfer and work transfer. Or in other words, by changing the energy in your system, you can transfer heat or work to or from the surroundings. So now, if you consider yourself as a system, your energy can change your surroundings, which is the world. And the way you can change the world is by heat and work. And what is heat? Heat, I believe, is a passion. You can influence other people with your passion. Also, you can be influenced by someone else's passion. So that is heat in our lives. And how about work? Work always comes along with an action. Yes, that is something that you have to do by yourself. So you can change the world by actions, by doing something. So the most important thing is that you should do both. Okay, so that is what the first law of thermodynamics says. You should prove your energy by passion and action. That's what it means. If you just say passionate things and do nothing, you are not likely to be an influential person as you think you can be. Your energy should be always demonstrated by passion and action. This is the first lesson that I want to give it to you. The second lesson is about the balance. What you learned in thermodynamics class is that the mass, energy, and entropy of a system should be balanced by interacting with the surroundings, right? That is what you learned. Then as a system, you also keep interacting with your surroundings in terms of many different forms of your life. You have a family to take care of. You want to develop your own career. You want to be happy, and also you have friends. The question is how you can make a good balance with all these different aspects of your life. Obviously, there's no correct answer about how to make your life well balanced. But you should keep asking yourself about it. But what you have to remember is that you should not sacrifice one aspect of your life for the other aspects of your life. You always have to ask yourself. This is the second lesson. And the second lesson, naturally leads to the third lesson that I'm going to talk about. So in the psychoanalysis, we learned that you should always consider 2 aspects of your performance. One thing is the net power, and the other is the efficiency. Sometimes they seem to go together, meaning that if you want to increase the net power, you may end up increasing the efficiency, but that is not actually true. Honestly, many times you should choose one over the other. In other words, if you want to choose to improve your net power, then many times you have to sacrifice the efficiency, or vice versa. Okay? And same thing for your life. So in your life, you will probably have many occasions where you have to make a decision. And in fact, making a decision means that you should give up on the other choice. But you cannot take both. So be smart and wise when you make a decision. And please do not leave any regret on your decision. So number 4, it is the fourth lesson. So what you learned about the second law of thermodynamics is that all spontaneous processes are irreversible, right? And all processes that happen in your life are spontaneous. What it means is that your life, real processes are irreversible. What it means is that once you let go of the present, you never can return it back. So the first thing that you have to take away from the second law of thermodynamics is that carpe diem. So what does it mean? Carpe diem means seize the day. So what it means is that do not waste your time by doing things that are not worthwhile in your life. Enjoy your every single second of your life and go where your passion leads you. Okay. However, that does not mean that you can mess up your life. Because, again, there is no way you can recover your life fully back to the start. So once your life is messed up, like you see in this photo, it takes a lot of time and your energy to clean this mess up. And it might not be even possible to recover that 100%. Okay, so be careful. Your life is just one time. So how about the fifth lesson? So if you really restate the second law of thermodynamics, it states that no engine can have 100% efficiency. That is what we learned, right? So what does that 100% efficiency mean? It means that heat that comes to the engine is converted to the work completely, and it is not possible. Likewise, you cannot be 100% in efficiency. That means that you cannot completely use your energy to do something productive. But there should be always rejection of heat that is considered waste. So please save some of your time and your energy to be wasted. To waste for something that helps you escape from your work. That can be a certain family time, or trip, or hobbies, so name it. However, it is very important. Please, don't try to be a perfectionist, because that kind of attitude will drain your energy out very quickly, and you will be burned out like that. So don't be burned out. I have witnessed a lot of people who had great potentials, but somehow kind of were burned out because they drained all their energies out, and they couldn't recover back to, to the person who had really full potential. So don't make that kind of mistake. Always save some of the time for your own good thing. And the last lesson is about persistence. Actually, this is not about thermodynamics itself, but about the thermodynamics class. Many of you probably, take this course not because you love thermodynamics, but because you have to take it for graduation. And I personally don't think that everyone in my class has liked thermodynamics. Some of you may even ask yourself, why am I sitting in this classroom and sitting in front of the computer watching the video lectures that I don't like? That is not relevant to the mechanical engineering stuff that I really always love too, like robotics and manufacturing, or other kind of subjects. Okay, so let me tell you that I watched the movie and I actually liked it. The title of the movie is Forrest Gump. And in the movie, he said that life is like a box of chocolates. And I totally agreed. Yes, that is true. And I am saying that the MBA curriculum is like a box of chocolates. Yeah, sometimes you enjoy a chocolate you always love to taste, but many times you will pick up chocolates that you don't like at all. However, if you try to eat up all chocolates you love by just shaking your hands and then pick up, and if you don't like it, then dump, and then just only pick up what you like, then what you will end up having in your box is all chocolates you don't like, and you have to eat them all later. Sometimes, so you should be very persistent to get over some bad taste you don't like, to enjoy the chocolate you really love to taste. We are at the last stage of thermodynamics class, and I really hope that you have enjoyed every different aspects of flavors and tastes of thermodynamics so far. Some probably were bitter to you, and some hopefully are sweet to you. But all these different kinds of tastes are all thermodynamics. So I really hope that you have enjoyed the flavorness of thermodynamics while you are taking a journey with me. Okay, so I just talked about like 6 lessons of of thermodynamics that I want to share with you guys. And again, thank you very much for taking thermodynamics class with me in spring 2020, and good luck for your final exam, and good luck for your summer, and be safe and be healthy. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.